What's up, everybody? Keith again here. So I'm going to tell you all about this new indicator we got working for us. It's called Rain on Me. It's a few parts to it, and I kind of want to explain each part to it, okay? It's a little complicated and a little tricky to understand, but once you kind of roll with it here, you get a little bit better feel for it, all right? So I'm going to start with a fresh, clean chart. Let's pull up Bitstamp Bitcoin, and let's clear it all off here. There we go. I'm going to start on, we do monthly. Let's do daily. And daily will give us a little bit more to look at here. Zoom out a little bit here till we get a better picture. All right, so there's three parts. If you want to know about this, you click on indicators, type in Rain on Me, and you have it right here. I've got them starred. Part Pro 1, 2, 3. All right, these are the ones I'm going to be using. These are the updated ones. Hey, what's up, XRP? What's up, brother? All right, so three parts to this. Rain on Me indicator is pretty cool. We'll go through the first part first. This is the Rain on Me part 1, okay? Essentially, we've got a slow-moving average, a fast-moving average, and we see trade signals popping up, okay? It's a little tricky at first because it's not in like buy or sell. It says ATR, but it's okay. It doesn't necessarily change anything, all right? Not only does it give you a buy signal and a trade signal, but it also pops up trend lines or little resistance and support lines for you. If you look close enough, you can see them. All right, see the little red line here? Resistance. Green line, support. It's like divergent resistance and support. It's pretty neat. So the way this works is I want you to think of this as the 8 and the 21 moving averages, okay? Same way we use the 8 and the 21. When we're over the 8, we ride it. When we're in between the 8 and the 21, we do nothing. And when we're under the 21, we sell, okay? So we're going to use that same logic for this Rain on Me part 1. All right, so we have red signals for sell, green signals for buy, okay? Except it's a little more tricky than that. When we have a candle forming, but we're under the 8, or the 8 is under the 21, like it would be bearish, okay? And it pops us up a buy signal, that's not a buy yet, okay? That's a false buy. We don't want to buy that yet. And the same thing goes in the opposite direction. If we are over the 8 and we're over the 21 and we get a sell signal, we're not going to sell yet, okay? We're going to wait on it. And what that does is it gives us a warning shot, basically, to tell us, hey, you know what? This is your first warning that this thing may be topping out. And when we see that, we want to take a step back and look at it, okay? So let's see if we can find an example here. All right. Do we have any false ones? Okay, yeah, like this one. This ATR right here was a sell signal. It told us it peaked up and went above resistance, and it didn't do anything, so it sent us a sell signal. Now we're still over. The blue would be the faster average, which would be the 8 EMA, and the orange would be the slower. Now that's not what these actually are, but that's, again, what I want you to think of them as. It's just easier that way. We're over the 8, which is a buy, which is a ride it. We don't want to get off of that. It's over the 8. That's a good thing. We're going to stay in that. But we're getting a sell signal, which is kind of odd. You know, we did this. We're in between the 8 and the 21, which is the wait a minute zone. I've explained that before. If you don't know what the wait a minute zone is, you can jump over to the charting vid section on the channel. And there's an 821 EMA strategy video that talks all about this, okay? Super descriptive. It's probably the easiest trading strategy to use, and it's used worldwide. Works great. We got on this 8 and the 21 in between it and the wait a minute zone, and it came back up, okay? This is why I say this is a false signal. We don't want to use this signal until we're under the 8 and the 21. And where did that happen? What happened over here? This signal was under the 8 and the 21. Now, the OSCU indicator that we have would have told you that when the 8 crosses the 21, that's a purple cross, that's a bad cross, you need to get out, okay? That's the whole purpose of the OSCU indicator. It's a bearish cross. When the 8 crosses the 21 down, you get out. This warned us that that was happening, okay? So this indicator would have popped up and told us, hey, it's time to go. Are you going to listen, or are you going to stick around and be a dummy, okay? Another part of that would be this green line popped up right here as a support line. So you could even look at that and go, I've got a sell signal. The 8 and the 21's crossing. Now we're sitting on this support here. What should I do? Should I get out? Should I wait? What should I do? I should have been out already, but I've been staying in because I'm fucking stubborn and I don't want to get out. What do I do? So I'm going to wait. Oh, look. We got a green cross right here. Oops. And what happened? Immediately you got a red one and it dumped right back where it was. So you had a chance to get back out, but you didn't take it. Now, of course, we always look at more indicators. We always use our other ones like our MACD and our stock RSI, our RSI, our KDJ, whatever we can to look at our other indicators and see are we running out of momentum. Okay. Now you would have known you were running out of momentum had you looked at those other indicators too. Okay. But this one particular one is the one I'm using right now. Okay. Either way, you see a red flag pop up. You're over the 8 and the 21. Warning. You see a red flag pop up and you're under the 8 and the 21. Time to get out. Same works in the opposite direction for going up. Okay. The same thing works in the opposite direction going up. It gave you a sell signal. A buy signal. This buy signal popped up. But look, the 8 was under the 21. This is not a buy yet. It popped this up as a warning that it was about to be a buy. What happened? The next candle popped over. We got confirmation. We got a bullish cross. Hey, you can buy that and ride it out. Of course, we got another sell right here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Point is, it's telling you what to do, okay? That's pretty much it for the first part of this indicator. That's pretty much it. It's similar, really similar to the OSCU indicator that we already have, okay? It's an 821 indicator, but this isn't the 8 and the 21. Again, just think of it as it. It goes with the rest of it though, okay? So that's the first part of the Rain on Me indicator. Now let's go to the second part. Second part pops up these trend lines, which is really neat. So after looking through these for a little while, what I've noticed is essentially it gives you a top trend, a bottom trend, and a midline. And more often than not, when you draw a channel on TradingView or CoinTrader, it doesn't matter, whatever platform you like, the channel tends to act as price action points. The top of the channel and the bottom of the channel. But more often than not, no one ever draws a line down the middle or draws them in the middle of the middle. Everyone always just wants to put them on the top and bottom. Or more often than not, it hits the middle line too. And as you see this here, it came up and hit the top of the trend line, hit the midline and got hung up, bounced off of it and come right back down, okay? Had we put fibs on this, we would have knew this got sniped right here and was going to fall. We'd have been watching that. But I didn't even do that here. I just showed you this one indicator. So the second part of Rain on Me is super simple, okay? Top of the channel, bottom of the channel, midline. It's not always going to look great on some of these charts because it's a really funky thing. If you've got a new coin, the lines are going to be all out of whack. If you don't want to use the second part, you don't have to, but it's a free channel that it automatically pulls up for you, okay? Not that complicated. Not that complicated. That's pretty much it for the second part of the Rain on Me indicator. Let me see some of these comments real quick. No, Nick, I was just strictly talking about fib price points with algo. Yeah, you can change them whichever colors you like, Darth. Whichever ones you want. I didn't change it. I think you can change what it says too. Let's see. Everybody's hungry. Yeah, bro, I ate. Look, my girlfriend made some vegetable soup and it was friggin' amazing. And I ate some more today. And dude, I was so full. And now I got to sit over here and drink liquor when I make a mistake. It's rough. Hopefully, look, I've made some solid calls the last couple of days here. So I'm not taking any more shots until I make a bad call. Okay. Like CRV, of course, every week I'll take one until that rebounds. But that's it. Second part of Rain on Me is simple enough. Okay. The third part, I'm going to erase these first two parts for a minute so I can show you the third part because it's a little more complicated, okay? Okay, here's part 3. All right. So, essentially, the Rain on Me indicator part 3 is a version of the Ichimoku cloud. However, it's not just the Ichimoku cloud. It's the Ichimoku cloud combined with pivot points, which is really cool because y'all already know that we use pivot points as one of our indicators. Well, this thing has them built in for you. And that's pretty damn neat if you ask me. Okay. How often have we watched these charts run to the pivot points, hit them and bounce? or hit the pivot points, hold them, and go. Over and over and over and over and over. We've seen that. It's super healthy for us to know. So you can go through these settings and look at the different settings that if you want, and you can turn on super trend, you can turn on fractals if you'd like, whatever you'd like. But we have another video in the charting vid section that talks about how to use the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, 4 parts. Number 1, the end of the cloud. Are you over or under? The second part. Third part is the conversion line crossing the baseline. And the fourth part is the lag line hitting the candles and over the cloud. That would be a buy signal. And the exact opposite would work for a sell signal. All that's explained on the cloud video, okay? Those principles are still going to work here. However, you see that all we have here is the cloud and the baseline. There's no other lines up here. So what are we going to use? Well, that's where the first part of the rain on me indicator is added in, okay? If you're looking at this right now, this is not a buy. We have a purple cloud out front, which would be red, which would be bad. That's the first no buy signal. The second no buy signal is the fact that this is under the price is under the cloud to begin with. That's signal no-go number 2. Third one would be the lag line. We don't have it up here. The fourth one would be, is the baseline over or under the conversion line, okay? We don't have it up here, so let's put the first part back up so that we can actually see. All right. What does this tell you? It tells you nothing good. So let me zoom in here so you can see. All right. This line, I'm going to color it brown. That's right here. This brown line. That is the baseline, okay? And the cloud, just understand that that's a slow moving average and that more often than not, the price action works back to that baseline, okay? Brown line is your baseline. We're going to use our 2 moving averages here as the conversion line. We were over the price for a bit here. We got stuck in the cloud. That's a no buy. You don't buy till you're over the cloud. You're stuck in the cloud right here. That's not a buy. This conversion line did cross the baseline. That's bullish. That's good. But you didn't do anything with it. It's coming right back down and it's crossing through the baseline. This is bad. This means we're coming down. Until all this changes, this is not a buy. If you were using the cloud, okay? A lot of traders use the cloud. And why do they use the cloud? Because it extremely limits your losses. Now, it does take some off the top, but it limits your losses. You can almost have 100% success rate with using the Ichimoku cloud. Now, you're not going to make as much profits as you would like, but you're going to be 100% successful, okay? I know that sounds whack, but the cloud's like that, okay? A lot of people like the Ichimoku cloud because of that. You limit your upside, but you extremely limit your downside, which is cool. That's the cool thing about the rain on me indicator, is it takes away that downside if you pay attention to it. So right now we have absolutely no buy signals at all. Do we have sell signals? Well, what would our first sell signals be? 4 points to cloud trading. Again, first and foremost, where's the price? Price is, let's break it out right here. Price is under the cloud. Sell signal number 1. Number 2, the cloud on the end. What color is it? That bitch ain't green. Ain't green. That's not a buy. That's sell signal number 2. Number 3 is the lag line that we don't have over the line. Well, we can't see that, so we don't know. Okay, we only got 3 points. Fourth signal is the baseline under or over the conversion line. Well, right now, it looks like that conversion line is pushing through the baseline. That's sell signal number 3. That tells us that Bitcoin is not a buy right now. It's a sell. Sell. If you want to scalp on low time frames. But this is a sell. It's even got, the first part was telling you right here, remember this? Sell. It told you what to do. It told you to get out. So get out. Did you pay attention? Did you listen? Or are you still waiting on rainbows and fairies to come flying out? Because it's not going to happen. The chart doesn't give a shit how you feel. I can't explain that enough. These charts do not care about your emotions. The beauty of investing is there's no emotions involved. These bots don't care. They work 100% off of computer trades that we program, but they're computer trades. You don't have to understand what I mean. Just know I'm telling you the truth. I aim to lead nobody astray. I want everybody here to understand that I'm trying to help you, make money. You don't have to like me. I'm well hated, okay? I'm well hated. I tend to disagree with everything that I see until I get some confirmation of it, okay? It's hard to understand for people sometimes, but I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. Super don't want to lead you down the wrong path. I want everybody to understand that. So that's pretty much the rain on me. Oh, I left something out. When you see these dotted lines pop up, they tend to be your price points in either direction, okay? You have a red dotted line up top and a red dotted line at the bottom. Which side of the cloud are you on? You're on the bottom side of the cloud? There's your target. We already hit it right here. We have a red dotted line up here. Hadn't turned green yet. I haven't seen a green line pop up yet. When we're on the upswing, we get green. When we're on the downswing, we get red. This shit's red as hell right now, okay? So, what are you going to do? I'm definitely not buying anything permanently right now. What little trades that I did get into yesterday, I made a little bit of money off of them today. I think I made like 14% or so. 15% maybe. I'm watching very carefully because if I see it drop just a little bit more, I'm pulling those. I'm taking my profits and I'm riding them back down because I'm not sure where the bottom is yet, okay? We know where the bottom on Bitcoin is. That's going to push the market for a while. But once this bottom hits, it's going to be time to buy. And some of these coins are already going to be there. Okay, they're not going to fall as much. We've already seen that happen. So, rain on me indicator in a nutshell. I'm going to save this video. I'm going to shoot it over to the library of other videos we have, and I'll label it for everyone to watch. Feel free to use this indicator. And if you don't understand it exactly, just ask. Me and the gamer will be happy to look at it and talk to you about it. I know Mr. Phibbs already went into it a little bit today. He's been using it. He's been sharing charts with it, which is super cool. I spent a couple hours today watching about it and learning. I actually got in contact with another guy who does Forex, and I joined his group. And I've been talking to him a little bit, and I'm going to try to collaborate with him a little bit with some different stuff. He doesn't do anything cryptocurrency wise. He only does Forex, and he only does certain time frames. So if we can do multiple things and we can collaborate in multiple different directions, I think that'd be great. Which is what I wanted to do. Which is what I wanted to do initially with the certain other people, but didn't get that chance. Okay, so the more people we have in this space who understand these charts and don't guess, the better. That way we all make more money together. Okay, that's the main goal here, is to make more money. We're not shooting for candy and nuts. We're just shooting for dollars and cents. So let's get those dollars and cents, and we'll see you on the next explanational video. Peace.